cameras. That would
Hold
be great.
on, I've got a bloody call from an unknown number.
Oh, that's always great.
Hello? Hello?
I was hoping to talk to you.
Who is this shit?
It's Rue.
Rue? What? What's going on?
I just want to ask you a few things. That's about it.
Okay, just give me a minute to get some privacy. This is all good. Yeah, ask. What's going on?
I prefer to have this conversation off the phone, ideally.
Off the phone. Okay, sure. Where do you want to meet?
It's up to you. You can choose wherever.
Okay, I'll,
Just as long as it's out of the way.
well, you know where the court, not the court center, you know that, the government building up, off Palomino Freeway, yeah, and there's a little beach down there.
Palomino. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little squiggly beach down there, yeah, I'll meet you down there.
Yeah, I'll head there. I'll be there soon.
Alright, catch up. I'll see ya. That was Rue from the ADMC. She's this old family. So I'm gonna go meet her, but just do a welfare check on me via text message and, like, you know, every 10 minutes or so, and I'll try and poke my calls so that you can see me on the dash cam if there is one. If there isn't one, I'll get one.
10-4 will do.
Where's the bloody dash cams? Oh, there they are. I'll see you in a bit.
Stay safe.
What the hell is this about? Oh, we better get fucking shanked. We haven't had any contact with ADMC in a hot fucking minute. Oh no. Hold on, we gotta check. Has Rhodes? If Rhodes piss him off?
Hello.
Hey honey, you okay?
I'm good.
What you eating?
A bagel.
An everything bagel?
No, it's a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Why would you ruin such a tasty treat? You know, that's not what I called you. You haven't had any, like, contact with ADMC at all lately? Like, pissed them off or nothing? Honey?
Why?
Honey, tell me, please, before I go where I'm going.
Okay, the other day, Fuck, okay. No, I don't think so. Question mark, I don't know. And the reason I don't know is because the other day, I reached out to, Princess regarding... Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I'll pull over. You getting out?
Okay, so a day or two before the mayor picking the sheriff, I texted Princess and I said,
What's this got to do with names?
said, hey, it's Rhodes, because I tried calling her and the line was busy. Said, I imagine you're busy given everything going on, but call me when you have the chance. Reason being, about a week or two prior, she said she had something that belonged to you and I.
What?
That being my Valentine's Day card for you that was found in the middle of the freeway, apparently.
It was? Wait, where
I
is it?
guess.
No, I've got it. I've got it right here.
Oh, then what? How? What?
It must have been a copy.
Oh my God, I know what it is then. I had an extra.
And you lit it.
I used to show it to I used to show it to people, and whoever I gave it to probably didn't give it back.
Oh.
Anyways, so she called me, and then she said, "Hey, I have a sheriff interview that's happening for Brian Knight.
Ugh.
And I'm looking to have a panel. Is that something you'd be willing to entertain?" And I said, "Sure. I don't have much an issue." Then we got caught up in conversation, and then she said, "Flop's gonna be there," and I thought, I've already agreed, but I'd rather not. And then she said, or she spoke with Flop. He pretty much said I might not be there, but didn't give a solid answer. I then went. He wasn't there. The Brian Knight stuff happened. But before Brian Knight arrived, I'm not kidding when I say it did not dawn on me until Princess said, I spoke with Flop and tell Matt something about being a representative for my brother. Like that being the quote he said. And I was so confused at first. And then I was like, Princess, I'll give you a TLDR. And I started with, Flop was adopted, Cody was adopted. And then the moment I said that, it was like it dawned on me exactly as to why Flop would say what he said, given Brian's involvement with Cody. I was like, okay, regardless, I'm not going to let that cloud my judgment. I don't think Brian is fitting for the job, but at the same time, Princess said he's not actually being considered. Like the actual interviews had occurred days prior or whatever. So, after that occurred, got caught up in further conversation regarding questions about the PD and whatnot, and what I think about Peters and stuff like that, and concerns that have been brought up as of recent. And then McNulty arrived, and this was about 30 minutes before the Shift 3 meeting, so time was limited. McNulty was getting a bit impatient, so I left. I walk out. I'm about to get in my car, and Flop was waiting at the front door to the castle. He wasn't aggressive. He just had a normal conversation. The general context of it was, obviously he doesn't like Brian, given what occurred with Cody. He didn't want it to be awkward with both of us being present for that. He obviously said, we definitely have a difference of opinion on things. So the reason I wanted to have this conversation with you, but the reason I bring this up is because he said he wants me to know that everything he's done was his decision. To which I said, I think you think it was your decision, but like, let's not forget the conversation we had on the roof. Like I didn't necessarily say this out loud, but the implication was like, based on that conversation, we knew the way this was going way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Um, regardless, though, oh, the other thing I did was apologize because I hadn't spoken to him even when you were gone. Reason being, the last time I didn't speak with him, I'm not kidding. He's still in my phone as Sunny, Sunni, because this was during the time when he had gotten a new phone and he didn't want people to know his number, um, or to people. He didn't want people to even have his name under flop. Um, so when I got a text message from Sunny, it was coincidentally also when Sunny Moonstone, whatever, started showing up again. And so I thought it was him. And I know Sunny also had my number because I was looking for something and he pretended to have it. I think it was something car part related. Anyways, when I saw the name originally, the text had been sent like days, if not a week or two prior. Then when it dawned on me that it was actually flop, it was sort of too late to respond to.
Yeah, I remember that. But it's listen, it wasn't a bad thing. You guys were okay. There wasn't any hostility there.
Correct.
Okay. The reason I asked
But I don't know if me saying I think you think it was your decision. I don't know if that there wasn't any bad blood there in the conversation. Like he didn't sound upset. He just reiterated it was his decision, and you know,
Okay.
if that's how he feels, it is what it is. But there was nothing specific or targeted. We didn't talk about anybody else outside of Ziggy. And that was very brief. You know, obviously his connection. He did say, this is probably important. He did say things are pretty stressful at the moment. I assume that to be sort of club related stuff.
Okay. The reason I called
But
is
that's
because
it.
I just got an unknown number call, but it was Rue, and she wants to meet up, but and she didn't sound great. So I didn't know whether that was like, I don't know whether this
Trap.
is a trap. You haven't had any hostility. I haven't had any hostility with them for a long time. So, I mean, do you want to come?
Don't know if I should. Because Rue,
You had some pretty strong words for Rue, I remember.
yeah.
There's no. Oh, she's fucking wanted.
The thing is, don't forget, wasn't Rue one of the individuals involved in Judas being stabbed at the wind farm that one time? And when Judas
Yeah.
went off duty, he said something like he was going to meet a friend. Give me 1 second. Alice, call me. Hey, Alice. Alice? Hey. I'm good. I'm just speaking with Richard at the moment.
Listen, I'm gonna go meet her, and then I'm gonna call it in once. I'm gonna let her know that I'm gonna call it in too.
All right.
Okay, we're not calling it in right now. Classic. RP detected, man. All right, back into 6. I'm back. I don't know what we're walking into. Walking away from an admin, yeah, it was Rhodes. He did it. Yeah, Matt telling stories is I feel bad because I want to let him speak, but at the same time, if I let him speak, we're gonna be there for 10 minutes. All right, let's get going. Hang on. Right, I'm going.
All right, where are you meeting her?
You know the government building up on the stancha
I don't like that.
down on the beach. I chose it, so it's on me.
Is she expected to be there alone?
I don't know. I didn't ask her. I got Gunner checking in with me every 10 minutes. Not William, the good one. I want this chair. They won't let me grab this chair. I've got no room. Okay, it's just my blood there. just you here?
Yeah, it's just me.
You good? What's going on?
I want to know about Norman.
You want to know about Norman?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before I ask why, we probably shouldn't be speaking to these people. Come over here. Why the hell do you want to know about Norman? I haven't spoken to you in months, and now you want to talk about Norman Bounce?
I'm pretty sure you're the only one I can ask that I won't go spiraling about it.
I mean, I might have some answers for you, bro, but I'm not giving them unless I know why you're asking.
Curiosity.
We're gonna do this, then you gotta tell me the truth. And listen, before we start this conversation, you have a warrant.
I'm aware.
So that means at some point I'm gonna have to call this in. But that can be as you're leaving. But I'm just making you aware.
That's fair enough.
So you want to know about Norman, but why?
What should I expect if I was to talk to him?
What should you expect? Oh, I gotta ask. Why are you asking me this and not your dad or somebody else?
I thought you'd know more.
I don't think
Are you
that's the
willing to tell
reason.
more?
I can tell, bro. You don't have to be a detective to know something's going on with you. You don't look good. You don't sound good. And now you're asking about Norman Bones?
Yeah, I'm just a bit stressed, that's all. I don't know.
Stressed about what?
Found out when you get stressed, your hair falls out.
My hair fell out a long time ago, so it don't really count for me. But most people don't get stressed and start asking about Norman Bones.
a good friend of mine, they're not in the club, has been going on about making a deal with Norman. Or thinking about it.
And so what, your plan is to get ahead of him? And talk to him first?
No. I just want to know what to expect, I guess.
Whenever somebody makes a deal with Norman, something always goes very bad. And that normally ends up in somebody dying. That's a fact. There is no good that comes of making a deal with him.
What should I try and warn them about? If anything.
You tell him not to make a fucking deal in the first place, sir. That's what you do. Tell him it's a stupid idea. And they come up with something else. And if they've lost someone, then you tell them that that's a permanent loss and they gotta deal with it. Because if they go down the Norman road, it's gonna make that loss even worse.
What if they don't really see any other way?
There's always another way. I don't think you understand what. Maybe you do. Because your club's pretty tied in with him, huh?
That was before my time when I joined the BBMC. I didn't ask. I never did.
Surely they've
Never really
mentioned him
thought that
before.
stuff is being mentioned, but I've never really taken into consideration that it could be fucking, you know, not a whole lot of fucking bullshit.
Well, it's not. I'll be honest, Ru. I don't think you're here about somebody else. I think you're here asking these questions personally. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing that your dads would tell you too. Don't go to the fucking Lighthouse. And don't make a fucking deal. It doesn't work. What's going on? There's something that's pushed you to talk to me about this, so what is it? Are Flop and Ziggy okay?
Yeah, they're good. They're okay.
So then what is it? What could possibly push you to this?
I don't know, just a stupid thought, I guess. Curiosity, I guess.
This isn't curiosity, because if it was curiosity, you'd go to one of your dads about it. Or somebody else in the club who would know about it. This is more than curiosity, because you don't want them knowing you're asking. Because you're really thinking about it. Because if I went and spoke to Ziggy or Flop right now and told them what you're asking, you think they'd be happy about it?
Probably not.
No, I didn't think so.
Always tight-lipped when I ask, so.
Because they know too that nothing comes of it, nothing good. That what else do you want to know?
No, I'm not going to do anything stupid. Um. I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking lack of sleep. They just. I mean, it's nice to have nightmares. They keep me up, so you know. Maybe that's just kind of catching up to me. It's making me more stressed when I shouldn't be.
You stressed about in the first place. Club business, yeah.
No, it's outside the club.
So then why not turn to someone? Listen, I'm happy you called it. But why not turn to somebody else, you know, something you're closer with to deal with this shit? If it's outside the club.
I don't know. People might think I'm stupid.
Yes. Listen, bro. I told you before. Anything you should care about is what you think of you, not what everybody else thinks of you. I can tell you got some shit
Oh,
going
okay.
on. And my advice is you speak to your dads about it. And don't go to the fucking lighthouse. It's not a good idea.
I'll talk to them. It's just.
I'll tell you this, in the past, I'll say 3 months alone, there's been, the ones we know about, there's people making deals and shit, there's been 4 or 5 people that have died up there because of stupid fucking deals. And family gets involved and it just goes downhill from there.
Yeah, you got a point.
Are you in trouble? Are you in danger?
I'm not, no.
But the person you're talking about is. Well, somebody must be if you're talking about going to the bloody lighthouse. Listen, I get it, bro. I'm me. I'm a badge. So, I don't expect you to tell me everything. But I'll show you this. If something changes and you are in trouble and you don't feel like you can go to the club, just give me a call.
Hello there.
Okay? Just promise me you're not going to go to the lighthouse.
I won't.
Hey.
Listen, I'm going to get out of here, but like I said,
Hang on. I even have it written on this that I won't go without fucking letting someone know.
just
Yeah, because it's on the 9th page. But I'm not gonna go. I mean,
What am
as
I
you
loo-
said,
what am I
there's other
looking at?
ways. The 9th page.
yeah. Hold on. I think I found it. Okay. I'm glad you got that on there.
Gonna go.
Just be careful. Whatever it is.
Yeah. It'll be fine. Everything works out.
Don't stab holes in boats. Yeah. They will keep you afloat, bro. Fucking hell.
When Air 1 or Air 2 gets here, sorry, I'll probably move forward a little bit. I can't see anyone from where I am right now, Hope, okay?
That was a cool scene.
Let's just wait for the distraction from Air 2 and then
Yeah, aim
What was the last thing the doc said? Don't stop holding boats. That won't keep you afloat. Or I can't remember exactly what it was, but they keep you afloat or something like that.
Shooting my gate.
Yeah, they're coming. I think they're coming at you. Maybe.
They're pushing me.
No. They're running past you.
there is
They're
one
running
at that
past you.
gate. Be careful. There is one at that gate.
Yeah.
White shirt.
Yeah. He ran a little bit further east though, behind the tree with the orange leaves, the yellow leaves.
He would be hurt. I just shot him in the head once.
Yeah, he must be coming to
Show us the picture. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, no, I'll show you now because otherwise I will
They're
forget.
running around by the gate now. They're pointing at the gate, so don't put yourself anywhere near the gate, because they'll probably shoot it open to try and see where you are.
UE always with the fucking
I think it's, like,
plus
still on
one.
their heads right now.
Honestly, plus two, dude. Plus two.
Just pay attention to Brandy's 311. It was a pink color T20. It has already been seen circling the area once. So make sure it doesn't come up behind
Scout,
you
be
guys.
careful. Scout, be careful. Scout, be careful. They're right on the other side of that wall to you, and they're peeking. They're trying to sneak through that gate where Awesome is.
I wonder what the fuck's going on, dude. I'm interested now.
He's wearing a white shirt, black pants, I believe.
Something's happening.
En route. It is very damaged, but I'm on the way.
Hey, Firm, if you see the pink C20, let us know. The C20 card.
Copy that.
Flop said he was stressed to Matt the other night.
I'll be honest, after my head exploded,
Frames?
I don't want to stay up very long. If I'm going to drop somewhere, I'd rather do it soon. Also, the heli's super down.
And now Rue's fucking stressed out ahead talking about Norman.
College